Operators. Operators are the symbols used to manipulate the data that is stored in variables, and there are many different types of operators in PHP. As a matter of interest, an operand is the word used to describe the value that an operator interacts on in an expression. So for example, let's take a simple maths expression. Let's say 1 plus 2. The plus sign in this case would be the operator, and then the operands would be the 1 and the 2. Let's have a look at some of the most commonly used operators. The assignment operator uses the equal sign. Now this takes the value of the right side operand and assigns it to the left side operand. So for example, if we had a variable called a, and we assigned it the number of 1, this would then assign the value of 1 to a. The arithmetic operators, these perform arithmetic operations. They perform the same functions as arithmetic, but the modulus operator, however, might not be so well known. It is used to give the remainder of a whole number divided into another. So, for example, 10 modulus 3 would give you 1. So, how does this work? 3 goes into 9 3 times, and then what is the remainder? It is 1. Then we have incrementing and decrementing operators, which we will use much more extensively later on when we get into the meat of the code. String concatenation operators. Now the symbol used for this is the full stop. And what is concatenation? Concatenation is when you append the right side operand to the left side operand. So for example, if you had a string hello and a string world, the full stop symbol in between them would then concatenate the two together, and that would then return hello world as one string. Then we have the combined assignment operators, which is basically shorthand. So in other words, the plus equals assignment operator would be equivalent to the variable plus a number plus itself. Then we have minus equals, divide equals, multiply equals, modulus equals, and then the concatenator equals. So these are basically shorthand for what we've just had a look at. Then we have the comparison operators, which are used to compare two operands to each other. They then return a Boolean value, which is then either true or false. We have logical operators. Now these test combinations of Boolean values. As in common arithmetic, we have all learnt that not all operations have the same precedence. So in other words, like in arithmetic, if you multiply two numbers to each other and then add another number, we know that multiplication takes precedence over addition. So to the right is a table to illustrate the precedence of PHP operators. These we will get into as we get into the meat of the code, and you'll understand them more. So for now, this is just some extra information to have